All right, friends, welcome back to the channel. If you've been considering a Bereg hot tent but stuck between the UP-5, which of course is their middle in this UP series, and then the larger UP-7, this video is going to be for you. See, I've tested both these models, and today I'm going to walk you through their similarities, their differences, and help you decide which one fits your style the best. With that said, let's get on it. As we kick things off, this has been a video that, of course, if you follow this channel, you know how I really dig these Bereg tents. I've been testing these for a better part of, 4 to 5 years since the first time I got the first UP-5 tent. It's coming on, it's actually over 5 years. Wow, some serious time underneath the belt right there. Anyway, these tents are some of my favorite tents on the planet. From a thermal standpoint, there's not another tent on the planet that I've tested that can come anywhere near the thermal benefits that these tents provide. Now, one thing I do want to point out, both the UP-5 and the UP-7 tents that are going to be shown in this video, these are authentic Bereg tents, not to be confused with knockoff versions floating around in the US and Canada. Now, both of these use a two-layer design, and that's the magic with these tents. You have an outer and you have an inner wall with these things. Now, the outer shell, this is Oxford 300 PU 4000, which is a high-tech water repellent fabric. Now, the inner liner of these tents is an Oxford 210 PU 2000. Now, they also share the same aviation grade aluminum B95 T1 frame with strong 10mm poles. Now, this umbrella style frame opens up fast, actually under 1 minute, as you can see on the screen here, which is an absolute lifesaver in cold or windy conditions. Actually, it's a huge selling point, if you ask for my 2 cents on this, when you're talking about winter camping. When you get out, when you're winter camping, I mean, you want to get the shortest period of time from where you're setting up your tent and getting inside with the fireplace, diesel heater, whatever you have going to keep it warm. These tents, they pop up blazing fast. Now, both tents feature 2 entrances with zippers and integrated mosquito nets. And actually, on the topic of doors, you do have a door that you kind of pop into place. It's held on by Velcro, and you're able to open and close it like a normal door in your house. You do have 2 5-layer multifunctional windows, a removable floor that zips into place above ground level. You have heat-resistant chimney jack with stainless steel collar and a silicone impregnable fabric that can handle temps up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. And both include a swinging frame door, which actually, I mentioned that a moment ago. Mesh loft, removable organizers, and loops for hanging gear, drying your clothes, lights, whatever you want to. So if you're looking for something that handles all 4 seasons, including deep winter, either of these tents is going to have you covered really well. Now let's talk about the size, because that's really where the biggest difference is between both these tents. Let's kick things off with the smaller of the two here, the UP-5. You're talking about a diameter of 14.4 feet going across. You have a peak height of 7.2 feet. The interior area is about 141 square feet, and the weight is 69 pounds. Now, jumping over to the larger of the two here, the UP-7, the diameter now stretches out to 16.4 feet. In the height, you're getting a little bit more height out of that at 7.5 feet. Now, the interior area of this is 183 square feet, so it's noticeably quite a bit bigger inside of this. Now, you do jump up in weight to about 17 pounds, I think. It's 86, this tent is 86 pounds. So that means the UP-7 gives you roughly about 30% more floor space, more headroom, and more room for cots, gears, extra people, whatever you want. But it also means, as I mentioned a moment ago, about 17 pounds extra to haul around. So something to consider if you're not camping close to your vehicle. Now, both these tents do use the same dome style 8-rib frame that pops open from the center and locks into place. It's kind of like an umbrella. So once you've done this once or twice, the setup becomes incredibly intuitive. Now, the UP-5 smaller size does make it a little bit easier to pitch solo, especially in wind. I will say this, the UP-7, while it's still easy to set up, but because of the larger fabric footprint, it's a little bit more awkward to manage alone, especially in windy conditions. A few months back when I was out in Joshua Tree, it was heavy winds out there, and while it's doable, you really gotta move fast to get that thing planted down. So solo trips are your thing, you wanna keep that in mind. Now, both tents also do come standard with removable Oxford floor that zips in above ground level to limit the moisture and frost. Now, for deep winter use, Bereg recommends upgrading to the 3-layer insulated floor. And I've actually spoken about this myself in the past, that floor that they have there, boy, it makes a world of difference when you're in, not only with colder conditions, but when you also have kind of a rocky situation or bumpy ground underneath you. It's just much more comfortable if you're walking around. And when I'm camping, I'm inside the tent walking around in bare feet or socks or this or that. The insulated or the heavier duty floor makes a world of difference, so I recommend that as well. Now, both the tents can be paired with the Bereg's long burning stoves that include heat shield wall to protect the tent from radiant heat, which is a really nice peace of mind when you're in there, obviously with a tent and a fire going and so forth. Now, but jumping to the outside, you have an optional vestibules are available for both models. So you have a 2x2, 3x2, and 4x2 meter sizes to give you more room for gear storage or mudroom area. Or, a couple months back, I set one of these things up for the first time, one of the vestibules up onto the tent for the first time. And it came to me like, there's a lot of space there. So even during inclement weather, you have plenty of room to set out there and cook out there, which is pretty, there's a lot of options for these tents. And I get asked a lot of questions about the cons of these tents. And honestly, this is one of those things that can vary from person to person. So for me, I really don't have any cons with either of these tents. I've always viewed these tents and any tent as tools for the job. And when it comes to cold weather camping, as I've said many times over the last 4 or 5 years, there isn't a better tool than the Bereg tents. The thermal properties, and it doesn't take much to heat these things during the winter. They're incredible. Now, that said, in the spirit of full transparency, I have heard a few people mention that they'd like to see more windows in these, or maybe different color options. And those are really the only two consistent pieces of feedback that I've heard. But on that topic, and what I've shared with these people in the past, here's the thing. If you want more windows, well, Bereg's larger hexagon model is the way to go. It's packed with huge windows, and as far as colors, well, that's where timing actually comes in, because as I understand, Bereg has some new options in the works that may be coming around the corner very, very soon. All right, let's shift gears here. So at the end of the day, go with the UP-5. If you're camping solo or with one other person, you want fast setups, easy to transport and less weight. You're short on storage space at home or in your vehicle, or you don't need a ton of interior room for cots and gears and so forth. Now, go with the UP-7. If you regularly camp with 3 to 5 people, you want more room for cots, gears, and dog, you plan longer stays and want that added comfort, and you don't mind carrying a little bit more weight and added space. Now, you want, again, my 2 cents, look, I've tested both of these tents, and both of them are extremely roomy, but boy, if you have the added budget, and you have the room, you don't mind the additional 17 pounds, the UP-7 is really, really the way to go. It's funny. A few months back, when a gentleman had, this is about three or 4 months back. Anyways, a gentleman had made a comment towards, hey, what do you think about the UP-7? And I spoke about this already in a previous video. And I was like, no, there's no UP-7. He's like, well, actually, yes, there is. Bereg Canada has it. And the UP-5 has, I've said this over and over and over again. I feel like I'm echoing myself over the last 5 years. It has been one of my favorite tents. But when I got my hands on the UP-7, I'm not going to lie to you. I have to say the UP-7 has taken the place of the UP-5 in my favorite list. It is a remarkable, there's a lot of space. It's a beautifully engineered tent. So either way, look, you're getting the real deal from Bereg with no corners cut. No pun intended, because it's a dome. I just thought of that. Anyways, these are truly expedition grade hot tents that have earned their place among serious overlanders, hunters, and winter campers. And in my opinion, well, these are among the best cold weather tents on the planet. Again, I think I've said that 3 times on this video. Either way, so which one would you choose? Would it be the nimble UP-5, or would it be the spacious UP-7? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you've used either of these tents in the field, share your tips and experiences. Well, friends, that is all I'm going to have here for you. As always, thanks for watching, and if this helped out, give the video a like, subscribe for more gear breakdowns just like this one. I'll see you in the next video.